What it do, what it is, what it be. Y'all tuning in Everywhere Once TV. It's your boy Just Kai.
And it's your girl TJ.
And we back, chat. We back.
We back with another one. Back with another one.
We've been gone for a minute, man. But yeah,
it hasn't been that long.
It ain't been. Ask them.
Yeah,
y'all drop in the comments how long it's been since the last episode.
Okay, it's probably maybe like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So sorry guys, we went on a trip.
We did.
But we should have never neglected you guys.
We did a lot. Ooh, we did a lot. Where you want to start?
Dang. Okay, where we want to start? Let's start with. We went to a baseball game. Let's start with that Friday.
So on Friday we went to a baseball
Charlotte
game.
Knights, in particular.
Yeah, we got to watch it from the suite. So
yes,
that was cool.
It was a nice suite. We had pretty much had the suite to ourselves by a coworker invited us.
Yeah.
To go with her husband, and Tay was like, "Y'all want to go in the suite?" It was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Of course, I want to go in the suite.
It was sweet.
It was sweet. You know, if I kind of felt like a queen.
Sweet.
I felt like I, made a little bit coin.
Okay. Well.
Even though I didn't pay for a thing.
Nope. That's the best. That's the best kind of fun to have.
Okay. So what's next?
Free fun. Went to Kendrick concert on Saturday, so it was Friday, and then Saturday went to go see Kendrick and SZA.
Why you call her that?
I'm just playing, sis. And SZA.
Why you call her that?
I don't know, but it was a good show.
You like the show?
It rained and all, but I thought it was pretty good. I talked to somebody that went there, and they said that they could have heard more Kendrick, person. Him and his wife said that like they could have heard a little bit more Kendrick, but I mean I thought it was a good balance between the two.
I was nervous about that because not necessarily all Kendrick fans listen to SZA, and not necessarily SZA fans listen to Kendrick, and it's not even the same genre. So I was nervous about a joint show when those I like those artists anyways. So for me, it was okay. That's easy. But like for all the people who just listen to hip hop or just listen to Kendrick or vice versa, like how are they gonna feel? Because they were going back and forth in the concert. Like they were, SZA would come out and do about 3-4 songs, and then Kendrick would come out and do 3-4 songs, and they just going back and forth. So I was wondering how the vibe, because you can go from like a Kendrick song, all right, to like The Weeknd,
Yeah.
SZA.
I mean,
but it was good.
Yeah, I felt like it was good. And I mean, I still feel like, I think that combination worked out in their favor anyway. Cause like 9 times out of 10, of course, SZA's gonna bring like probably majority of the female audience. Just to be honest, but then also the female audience likes both artists too.
Yeah.
So,
because a lot of my friends that I talked to, they said that the people that I talked to, they already went and seen Kendrick before. Like my girlfriends, they already seen Kendrick in the Big Stepper tours, and so Kendrick got girls coming.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but SZA pulled that crowd, I think, for sure.
Pulled the crowd? I think it was a lot of Kendrick fans.
I mean, yeah,
it felt like more Kendrick fans than SZA fans.
Probably.
I mean, it definitely felt like Kendrick fans more than SZA fans. And the SZA fans were out there, but like the Kendrick, this is how I know. Lots of the Kendrick fans who was just coming to see Kendrick, once SZA came on, they sat down. And it was like a whole different.
Yeah.
They were sitting down. So it gave like the.
Well, I don't.
They were still vibing, but they were sitting down.
I ain't gonna say they were sitting down simply because it was SZA. I think it was just a vibe. Like,
yeah, they were still vibing.
Kendrick had on like hype like songs at one point. So of course, you going from like, all right, you just turned up. All right, we gonna be all right. SZA came in to mellow you out now. So it's like, after that, you just turned up. You know, they had a little exercise. Now it's time to sit down.
It's like
Fight down now.
Yeah, it's like the exercise when you work it out. You go to for a run and then you take your little couple minutes to breathe. I get that. But I mean, I definitely saw a lot of like Kendrick shirts, a lot of Kendrick like.
I saw SZA too.
Yeah.
So I feel like Kendrick was the liquor.
I think they both.
And then I feel like SZA kind of, she was a weed to just mellow you out. You know what I mean?
You just had to bring drugs into it, huh? Just had to bring drugs into it.
I'm just saying they made it a party.
The kids is listening. Now they're like, well, shit. I like Kendrick.
When we upload
and I like SZA. I guess I got to do both.
When we upload this, we say it's not for kids. So if the kids listening, blame the parents.
I think our content. I think it's pretty decent. It's like PG-13.
It depends on the episode.
I think it's pretty. Anyways, the concert was good. I will say, like, SZA, she low-key surprised me. Because SZA gave a performance as if this was my stadium. Like, this is my concert. And it was. It was a joint tour, so it was her. But I guess I never seen her. Like, a baby girl was in the sky.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Like, people was standing up for some of her stuff. Like, she had damn fireworks, bro.
Yeah, SZA had fireworks. Like, she was in the sky. Like, if anybody, I mean, they both did equally as well, but SZA came stepping.
Yeah,
she came and did all her big tricks.
She did outfit changes. This man Kendrick came out in the same damn outfit doing the little damn.
Yeah, but I mean, it kind of. I don't want to take his. Yeah, SZA came. He
did good though.
He did great.
He did good.
But SZA definitely came as if this could be just my show, and like she came with all the like she gave a Grammy performing.
And then
performance.
Both of their performances was even more elite because it was raining too. So that just added some sauce on their.
Literally raining, and she was singing. He was rapping. Yeah. We were literally in the rain. Yeah. Raincoats and all. Like, damn, forget my outfit. I'm just here to vibe. My outfit, raincoats and all. Wait. Sorry. Didn't mean to like. Come on, alarm you. But y'all, we got mic stands. We should have let that with the, the show.
They would have saw that. We could have let them point that out.
Okay, but some of our listeners was trying to point. Some of our listeners was hitting us up on DMing us on social media, talking about some, there's like, you can buy a mic stand, you don't have to hold your mic. And I appreciate it because we love our listeners. But like, we're also like, just get started, y'all. We just get started. We need some money.
They would have saw the mic stands themselves.
But I needed to point it out because this is a big step for us. Do you not think this is a big step? We talking about the big stepper. We might as well talk about a big step that we made. This was a big step. And the audio listeners will not know that we got mics. I mean, they also probably didn't know that we didn't have mic stands. Yeah. But guess what, y'all? I'm telling them so that they know, started from the bottom, now we here. It's a level up. Just imagine what we're going to have next time, y'all. We'll have a whole green screen.
Yeah.
Whole green screen.
Yeah, we got one already.
It's just,
use it.
You know what? Listen, ain't nobody trying to do all that editing.
Oh yeah, it is a lot.
Trying to add on to the editing. They really not gonna get a show until every other month. Be like, we was just editing the green screen, trying to figure out what to put in the bag of the green screen. But yeah, I'm just happy about our mic stands because people was clocking us, and guess what? Started out from the bottom, now we here. It's looking real professional. It's giving real podcaster.
Okay. So thank you for your testimony.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Moving right along. Yeah, so it was a good concert. So that was on Saturday. Sunday we had to fly out to Miami to go on a cruise with the fam.
Yeah.
It was just back to back to back.
Yeah.
Damn, why did we do that? That was a lot.
It was.
But the cruise was fun. Yeah. Had fun on the cruise. Bahamas was lit.
The Bahamas was lit. It was funny because how do y'all feel about the cruise lines? Like, I need to know in the comments how y'all feel about the differences between the cruise lines.
So somebody was putting me on
Carnival.
They say Carnival is like bottom shelf, but they got some stuff called like MSC and the Virgin. I heard the Virgin was good. Somebody was talking to me about it.
You never heard about Virgin?
I did hear about it before, but I said I heard it was good.
Oh.
But I never knew about it. I just heard of the cruise
Virgin. Wait, what's it called? Virgin what?
I think it's just called Virgin. I don't know.
It's not just called Virgin. Virgin. You want a boat Virgin? Nah, it ain't just Virgin.
Was it Virgin Mobile?
You know it's not damn Virgin Mobile.
It looked like Virgin Mobile sponsored.
It's not no Virgin Mobile, but you got so you got Carnival, you got Virgin. Can we figure out what the Virgin is?
But them should be like 13 to 15.
And then we got
15
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
You got Royal Caribbean. You got the Disney cruise.
Yeah. But I heard that Virgin is better than Carnival based off of like the style, but it's the most one that matches up with like Carnival's music, because Carnival clubs and they're gonna play like the right music. Certain cruise lines they be playing whatever they to cater to their audience.
Yeah, like
9 times out of 10 their audience is a little unseasoned.
Well, I mean, you remember when we was on the boat, they said, and I don't know if y'all agree or not, but Carnival is like the spirit of airlines.
Yeah.
But Carnival is, it's a little bit, but I think Carnival is lit, but it might be a little bit too lit. It might be a little bit too lit. Like, if you're looking for a very mature, very like relaxing,
that's some
old
shit, man. That's old.
Like,
if you want to go to a retirement home,
not retirement.
If you want to go to a senior citizen home, you want to play bingo, go to Royal Caribbean.
We was playing bingo at Carnival.
I ain't playing no damn bingo.
Oh no, it's trivia, and it's called Virgin Voyages.
Can you say it? Virgin who?
Voyages.
It's Virgin.
But don't just say Virgin. You took Virgin? That weird.
I mean, that's what people gonna say anyway. You think people gonna say, yeah, I took Virgin Voyage?
No. Yes, they do. Why would you be at work?
That's a long ass name.
What, you be at work? What kind of a cruise you got on, Virgin?
That's it.
No, they say
what
Virgin Voyages.
What I gotta say Voyage for?
Cause it's just like, if somebody walk in, they gonna be like, what y'all talking about?
If I wrote Royal Caribbean, I'd be like, I wrote Royal.
Royal? Nobody just say Royal. They say Royal Caribbean. Caribbean gotta come next to it.
Think about it. We shorten everything.
No, we don't. Because Carnival, all you say is Carnival.
But that's one word. But like, for example, type shit. Like, we don't. I shorten that.
Why did you bring that up?
I'm just saying, it's like that's the
type of podcast. This is not that type of podcast that we say type shit.
No, so you doing it wrong. That's what I'm saying.
There's no correct way to say that.
It's tight shit.
Sorry, sir.
Tight shit.
You are past that age bracket.
Nah, I just saw they got updated ages.
So you're not no more.
Nah, I ain't.
What's your age?
I'm big bro. Yeah, big bro.
In your dreams.
I'm big. According to the stats. I don't make the stats.
What's big bro age?
I hate to play the game.
You what? Listen, we about to be talking about something way different than we supposed to be talking about. That ain't even what we supposed to be talking about. We talking about what's the boat?
Exactly.
Which boat line?
They can't answer.
Which boat? Listen, which boat line do y'all like the most?
Drop it in the comments, chat. Just drop it in the comments.
Yeah, shit.
Because she expecting a response.
Cruise line. Well,
back up front of Mike, you about to eat the mic.
I need.
God dog, she like this. They go eat. See, that's why we gotta be turning the volume down.
No, I might as well just be like this, because you posted pictures of me on social media with my legs all wide, like I'm waiting on who's next to go play on the basketball court. I didn't even post
it, so now you talking about something that they don't even know.
Oh, I thought you said you was gonna post it. Yeah, he took a picture of me in the studio, and my legs is just all wide, and I'm just like this.
You sitting like that?
First off, why was I sitting like that? I don't know.
That's something you got going on.
I went into the studio, and then my inner Tupac came out. I was looking like I was asking who's next. I was trying to get on the court. Like, I was looking like a straight dude.
Nah, you trying to get up and square up or something. I don't know what you was on.
Anyways, it was a great cruise. Like,
bro,
they turned on Carnival. Like, I just
they had
again,
them dogs, boy. They had them dogs in them rooms. Was smoking the Uchi
why you said the
Wildcat.
N-word? Where the we need a N-word jar.
Hey man.
No, ain't no A man.
It is what it is.
We don't know.
I've been watching a lot of Boondocks.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to Boondocks though. Shout out to Boondocks. They should bring Boondocks back though.
They should, bro. Aaron Magruder, bro. When I get some bread, I'll buy it. I'm gonna start a streaming service platform, and you can create all the new Boondocks episodes you want. Cause I don't know why people ain't picking up on that. They trim.
Yeah, we'll create our
That's
own
like a
streaming
money
service.
maker. Did they try to blackball him or something?
No.
People blame it on Oprah and Tyler Perry. I don't know if it's true.
They're trying to bring it back, and I think HBO tried to bring it back, and then HBO canceled it again.
But you know what's crazy? Well, never mind.
No, say how you feel.
Because I was gonna
say how you feel. You said
I mean, it ain't nothing crazy, but I just thought about it because like they say the Simpsons, they be predicting everything, but I feel like Boondocks in a way predict a lot of stuff. Yeah. You know, it may not be like the exact way, but like for example, I mean, the R. Kelly situation, he really did already go to trial for peeing on a girl, but just the fact that he really went back and then I mean, even in the show, they were talking about him peeing on an underage girl, and he still was able to roam after that for a few years before he got locked. But and then even after that, you got Gangstalicious, the rapper that's gay. You know what I mean? And you know, then you got rappers that's I mean, there
was gay rappers back then, but it was just and more so in the closet compared to like now. They're very like more like.
It was.
Hey, I'm out there. I'm free.
Or then when one episode when they was talking about, I'm gonna have to bleep it again. They was talking about moments, and then like somebody just threw a chair and it was like I'm mad, and then everybody started fighting. It's like when somebody throws something, it's like I don't know, that really do set some shit off. I don't know. They predict the future in different ways. Man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you know that the situation with Usher, and the episode where Usher had took Tom's girl. Yeah. That was based on a true story.
Yeah, I did know. One of the writers. Yeah, Usher said that. Yeah. 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 No, yeah, one of the writers said that his girl saw him at a restaurant and was just
Usher took his girl. Yeah. That shit crazy.
Usher didn't take her, but she was very...
She chose, yeah, man. Charge her to the game.
Charge it to the game, I guess. It turned out to be a good episode. So, pour your pain into your art. That part. But, yeah.
Split that.
What you drinking?
A little cognac.
Oh, my goodness. Back to the drugs. We can't get away from the drugs.
I guess Food, Drug Administration, whatever. FDA.
Speaking of FDA, we're going to get there a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to get there a little bit later. That's a little sneak peek on y'all.
Whoa, we got sneak peeks going on? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, other news, man, we had a busy ass past couple weeks. So yeah, forgive us for our tardiness. Yeah. But we are back in action.
Back at it.
So I guess we could kind of start this show off because, it's been getting hot as hell outside. And then, we got June coming up. I don't know how hot it's going to be in June because it's already about 90 now. So June, y'all might not see me outside at all. But, summer 2025, what's the big, I guess, bucket list things you want to do summer 2025 or any goals or just what's your plans for the summer? Like, you got any plans?
What's your plans? You got
any words of wisdom for the summer for the audience? What's going on? Just give me some summertime. Do I need to sing the song?
Yeah, I always do the singing, so go ahead and sing a little.
All right.
And dance to it too.
Okay. School is out and I ain't been to the court yet. Hustle to the mall, give me a short set. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair because basketball court during the summer got girls there. Shout out to Will, man.
Sir, you're a rapper. You're supposed to rap your own stuff.
Summer.
Freestyle about the summertime. Ready? I'm about to give you a bite. I'm about to give you a beat. Stop. I'm about to give you a beat and you supposed to freestyle.
Summertime. Summertime, 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 summer. It's time. Summer. Time.
Where's the work? You supposed to be rapping. All right, never mind. I'm a rap.
Listen, I don't rap for free.
Okay, I'm a rap. You did the beat.
This ain't free.
You did the beat. I rap.
I'm not doing the beat. We're not about to be doing the show for 2 hours now.
Listen, I just want you to.
It's too
okay,
late.
we talking about the summer. Okay. All right, must haves for the summertime.
Exactly.
Must haves for the summertime. First off, let me give y'all, ladies and gentlemen, one tip. Just because it's summertime, don't mean that you need to be eating everything at the cookout. Because you've been eating all month, all year. Okay? You was trying to get your summer body in January. You was trying to get your summer body in February. You was trying to get your summer body in March. The least you can do is in June, just have a couple of cheat meals and drink maybe 2-3 margaritas and then stop at the 4th one, And I'm actually talking to myself. That was a little bit of therapy to me.
She's a Gemini, guys.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you ladies. I'm talking about me too. We're all included, We have to be mindful at the cookouts this summer.
Are you still talking to your...
We didn't get our summer bodies, okay? We've been working at them. So during the summer, the least we can do is get our today bodies all right for tomorrow.
Ain't summer in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
So how you gonna get us?
We get 3 cheat meals.
I don't think it's time for cheat meals at all.
We just trying to get our bodies ready for tomorrow. That's all. We skipped out. We missed out on the summer bodies. That's my first tip.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Second tip, don't be in the house. Don't be in the house. Go outside. I'm not saying be in the clubs. I'm not saying be in the clubs. That's what I'm not saying. I'm saying go for a walk. Feel the sun. In a couple of months, the sun is going to be gone. It's going to be cold. We're going to be back in our peacoats and our jackets and our furs. The least you can do is actually enjoy the sun now.
Yeah.
Go for a walk. Go hiking. I love hiking. We in Charlotte. There's plenty of places to go hike. Name one place.
Move your mic back a little bit. Move it in front. You're kind of talking over it. Like the actual arm.
I'm just not getting used to this.
Yeah, but you.
Oh,
You're
okay.
moving a lot, so you back it up a little bit from your face.
What? You was mad that I brought up the mic. They gonna know eventually I brought up the mic because now we gotta talk about the mic.
You were so excited to get the mic. It's all in front of your damn face.
But you said the mic was covering my face. You said that I was trying to eat it. So I was trying to look over it.
You gotta back it up from your face. Like, back it up. All right, there you go. All
right. Can y'all see my face?
I gotta get her right.
Give me right. What I say? Be outside. Go walking. Go hiking. Feel the sun. Go to the beach. Go to the pool. Just lay out. Sit on your patio. Sit on your porch. I'll let you put it in the tip. That was 3. That was 2.
You said go outside, and then you said to...
Oh, okay, one more.
Get your summer body. Hey, go lay down.
I said we're going to get our tomorrow bodies together because we missed out on the summer bodies in January, February, and March. So we're going to get our tomorrow bodies.
Okay. And
we get our tomorrow bodies by at least eating one vegetable at the cookout.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If y'all listen to this, your summer body's because I don't know what the hell she talking about. Hey, you ain't about to lose no weight. You finna be looking sloppy, toppy Joe. You know what I mean? So if you want to look like a muffin top, take her advice. If you don't, take your own.
Well, that wasn't kind.
You want to hear my summer 2025 tips?
Yes.
Stay inside because it's too damn hot out.
How are you going to say?
Y'all know what heat do. Heat frustrate us. When it's hot, people don't know how to act. They get pissed off over the littlest, smallest. I know little is not a word, but they get pissed over the littlest, the smallest things. Stay inside. 2, bugs come out when it's hot. So if you're going to be at cookouts, you're going to be at pool parties, you're going to be fishing, you're going to be at the beach, whatever, around water, anything like that, bring some off. Please bring some off. Please bring some off. You know what I mean? You got to keep just like you got to keep the holes away, you got to keep the buzz away. You know what I mean? So use the off repellent, man. Stay out of danger zone. 3, this is the most important tip of all. 3, try to stay cool. Even though it's going to be hot as hell, don't lose your cool. Don't slip and fall. Don't let them see you sweat, even though it's hot as hell. And you might sweat anyway, but play that shit off. Play that shit off. Rock your outfit. Rock your outfit. If you got on a leather jacket, and you feel fly, wear that shit. Because you still cool at the end of the day. So just don't forget to be cool. That's my 3 tips.
First off, how you gonna give them the opposite tip that I just gave them? We are in a marriage, in a relationship. They looking for us to be on the same accord. I tell them to go outside, you tell them to stay in the house.
You know, I don't want them to have a heat stroke. I'm looking out.
But you don't want them to see the sun? You want them to stay in the house?
Open their blinds. They can see the sun all day.
Why would they stay in the house? It's the summertime. You literally just sun the summer's out. I'm still in the mud. Maybe now I didn't know what it was.
Hey.
But you telling them to stay in the house.
I didn't see that part.
Okay, y'all can decide which one of us y'all want to listen to.
I think I know which one they're gonna listen to.
I think I know too, boo boo.
It ain't you.
Well, listen, there's lots of things to do this summer. Get out and have fun and do something. Like in Charlotte. Okay, I'm going to bring it back to Charlotte since we local in Charlotte. What's some Charlotte local things?
Why you telling people where we at, man?
Because I feel like if we talk about more like Charlotte stuff, then we can get some Charlotte listeners. We might
have some ops or something, man.
We don't have no ops. Nobody's looking for us.
I feel like
what have we done?
Street rappers.
We got the podcast beef.
No, I'm just saying street rappers got imaginary ops, so now I got imaginary ops. So we got some ops.
Are they podcast ops? You got rapper ops?
I don't know. The same ops that these rappers got.
So we got imaginary ops out there. Well, listen, we talked about Charlotte before, haven't we?
Damn. They ops already on to us.
God. I'm sorry, sir. You're born and raised here. The ops been on to you.
That's crazy. Now you telling people where I'm from?
Bro.
That's dumb for.
Bro, we talked about this before.
Go ahead, continue.
We talked about this before.
Continue.
All right, should I cut this out?
Nah,
cut it out.
My ops gonna hear it.
Who is your ops? It's a big city. There is 900,000 people in this city. Almost 1 million people.
It's still small.
It ain't.
You run into the same person at every function.
Almost. Yeah, there is one person that I literally run into like every single every place I go, and I'm like, okay, this is a small city.
Everything in Charlotte overpriced, bro. Don't move here. I do love the city though, just cause you know that's where I'm from. But at the end of the day, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all, this shit overpriced. They charging $607 for a section. Who the hell paying? If you paying $607 for a section, you should be ashamed of yourself. Unless you going in with a group of friends. But if it's you and your boy, then y'all paying $700 for a section to impress who? I'll be damned. I'll stand up all damn night. Bro, I'll do that shit. Y'all look dumb as hell paying $700. I'm gonna go home $700 richer than y'all niggas. Let you know, Charlotte cool though. Everything closed early. 9 o'clock.
Bro, you are literally.
2 a.m. If you get out the club, you might be able to go to Benny's, get some pizza. No dog, South End. But other than that, straight cookout. Bullshit. But I love Charlotte. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Yes, it's cool. They don't got enough, indoor basketball courts. But it's cool.
This man's trying to be inside so bad, y'all. He do not want to leave. He said, "We're the indoor basketball court. It's summertime. Who trying to be outside?
In 100-degree weather,
bro. That's the point of summertime.
No, we're not slaves no more. We don't gotta be outside when it's hot. We got choices now. We can finally go inside.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, y'all. I like that he like being inside. Cause guess what? I always know where my man is.
Yeah.
Well,
but since we get into that, because it sounds like you're getting into more of the couple stuff, right? So like, how should couples? And it's crazy because somebody I was talking to at work kind of brought up something like along these lines, but so like, how would you suggest, couples to communicate regarding arguments? You can give your suggestion and I'll give what I do.
Okay, it's gonna be like the complete opposite again. I'm gonna be like, just sit down and talk to your significant other and hold hands and look each other's eyes, and you're gonna be like, man, just leave the house and don't come back for 3 hours.
Everybody different,
Okay. Here's a suggestion. Okay, so what you said when you were having like an altercation or whatever?
Just
or like
how to communicate with each other, like after an argument.
Okay, how to communicate during an
argument.
I think number one thing is to remember and to, if you gotta say it out loud, say it out loud. And to say, I like to think to myself or say out loud, like, you're not my enemy. This is not my enemy. I think it's a...
What the hell you get that from?
What
reality TV?
What? Don't worry about my sources. All I'm saying is just remember, and if you guys say it out loud, you are not my enemy. I love you. You might not feel like saying I love you at the moment because you might be a little angry, but you're not my enemy. I care about you. I want to get to the root of this. We're not enemies here. We're on the same page. And I think once you put that out there and you remind, like, it makes you get back into the thinking of like, okay, we're partners. We're on the same page. We're trying to figure this out. We're not against each other. We're just trying to figure this out. We need to communicate this out. Instead of bickering and going back and forth like we don't like each other. Like, like we're not enemies. So I think that's the first step, is to remember.
You remember that during the argument or after the argument? Tell people the truth now. They watching.
You want to put our darkest secrets out there? Sorry. I remember our arguments.
Oh my God.
I remember during our arguments.
Oh.
And then I talked to you with this super soft tone, like,
wow.
Babe, I am not your enemy.
Mm-mm.
And I grab your hand. And I look you in your eyes.
You never did this shit before.
Well, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Do better than what I have done.
Mm.
I grab your hand. And I look you in your eyes.
Is this supposed to be a suggestion, or you talking about what you're doing?
Sorry.
Again?
I was having flashbacks. Anyways, I suggest, again, that tip. And then the next tip, sometimes it's okay to ask, because you and your significant other, it might be a moment where they want to talk about it, and you don't want to talk about it, or you need a breather, they need a breather. And I don't think every single thing has to be like, no, we need to talk about this right now because I want to. I think two people who are together have to give each other grace enough to table things and say, okay, do you need a moment? Not table it like, oh, we're never going to talk about this. But like right now, can you handle having this conversation right now, or do you need a moment? And then coming back to it and agreeing when to come back to it. You can even set that standard now. Like, okay, let's talk about this tomorrow. Or let's talk about this. Like, we, in our relationship, every week we get together and have sit downs and talk to one another about, just everything. Because life get busy. So regardless of when y'all get together, just decide, okay, let's talk about this later, and then actually have those conversations, like actually get back to it. Because sometimes people just aren't ready. Sometimes people have to fully think things through. And so those are my 2 tips.
Okay. I ain't really got no tips for y'all. Fellas. That's all I gotta say. I'm sure I'm speaking for all fellas, the real ones, the real fellas, like the real deal, they don't like to argue for real. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't really what we do. Like, we don't go back and forth. We ain't thinking about a response in real time. Like, a lot of we kind of just gotta, we gotta take a step back and really think about, type shit. So, I feel like instead of shutting down, because, I do that. I used to do that a lot. I think I gotten a little better. But instead of just shutting down and just be like, whatever, like not even saying nothing, just say like TJ over here said, can we talk about this later? When you first say that, they're gonna have an attitude over it. Can we talk about this later? They're gonna be like, you just be like, I just don't want to say the wrong thing, and I just want to take some time to think about my response before I say it. They ain't got no choice but to respect that. If they don't, then that's my advice. You know what I mean? I don't know. It ain't really no advice. It's just like, it is what it is.
What? This is why we can't be like one of those like advice marriage. Listen, don't take our advice. We just got here. We only been married for a year. We just got here. What you asking us for? He said they ain't even know advice. It is what it is. Get through it.
Shout out Cameron Mason.
God, what? They ain't never gonna ask. They ain't never gonna submit us no questions, no advice. They just gonna be like,
well, they know they gonna get some real deal. Well, I don't know you or you. I don't know what they're gonna get, but I'm gonna give you the real deal.
So you don't think I give the real deal?
You ain't never did that shit before, did you?
Babe.
You ain't never do that before.
I am not your enemy.
You ain't never did that shit. I am not your enemy. I don't know what movie she got that from.
I am not your enemy.
You try that if you want to. Be mad as hell. Fuck that. I'm pissed off. Talking about not your enemy. You my enemy right now.
You gotta hold hands when you in an argument. You gotta look at each other in the eyes. Babe, you know I love you.
You never do that.
Well, I'm gonna start though.
She's trying to get...
Just like that summer body, y'all. We gonna start. It's summer. We gonna get our tomorrow body. All we looking is just for our stomach to be a little flat tomorrow.
I'm trying to figure out what Ozempic y'all finna be taking to where you better have a summer body in 2 weeks.
Who said we taking? Who wanna be Ozempic skinny? That's me.
I'm just talking about the people you talking to.
But I just imagine, I don't even know anybody who take Ozempic, but I just imagine Ozempic, you just gonna get super, 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 like, the pictures skinny. You remember the pictures back in the day with the people?
But I mean, they still gonna have, like, all the skin.
The skin hanging?
That's how you know if they lost it unnaturally. They got a little flat flap.
No, that's not true, because some people who are really, really, like, heavy, really, like, yeah. When they lose weight, you can't lose the fat. I mean, sometimes the fat, like the loose skin, just stays.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta get surgery. At least that's why I seen on TikTok.
I'm sorry,
y'all go ahead and tell me if
y'all
that's
gotta
not
take care
true.
of y'all health, man.
Go ahead and tell me if that's not true, because I don't want to make up any things. But from what I've seen on, online, sometimes it's difficult to lose the loose skin, and some people get it surgically removed.
So do you think, we was talking about this on a cruise, Do you think?
Well, we can't get canceled now.
So you heard about the rapper, the female rapper.
13 listeners.
You heard about the female rapper that she was trying to get an Uber. Uber said, "No, you too big. I can't support you, and my car can't support you. Like the tires, the axle, is not going to support you in the car. Like it's basically going. You know what I mean?
We get it."
Do you feel like companies have the right to do that, or are they required to accommodate, everyone? Because
honestly, I feel like that's discrimination.
But at the same time, like being, a certain weight or size is a choice. It's not necessarily like for example, we don't have a choice about of our race. Like this, we didn't choose that. You don't have a choice of your gender. I didn't have a choice of my gender. So like. Of course, if we're discriminated on things where we don't have a choice, it's like, yeah, that's discrimination. But you have a choice to lose weight. You can choose to not eat so much. Why is it the company's responsibility to accommodate you because you don't know how to stop eating?
Listen.
Do prisons accommodate drug addicts?
Oh, what I'm about to say is going to sound so bad, but that is not their responsibility. I wouldn't say like it's their responsibility to accommodate every single one. They don't have to because it's their company. They don't have to. But it's still a sense of discrimination. I mean, but some discrimination is kind of good. Listen, you get on a roller coaster and you gotta be a certain size, and listen, if you get on this roller coaster and you over that certain size, you can end up breaking something, or maybe the belt doesn't fit, or you can end up getting hurt. Sometimes discrimination is good. Listen, you can't get on here.
Or if you a certain size and all your friends want to go have a fun day on the boat, and you for some reason want to go to the back of the boat or the front of the boat, and you don't want to stay in the middle, and then it sink, and then everybody in the boat can't swim and they drown. You killed everybody because you didn't want to lose weight.
First off, who was that big that day? Who was Hawk big that the boat is tipping over?
Hey, I'm sure I can find some videos.
No.
You don't think I can find any videos?
We gotta change the subject because I don't want you to find videos.
Just going back to let this be your motivation to get your summer body cracking. I mean, listen, we don't discriminate. We love all,
ladies, I already told y'all, we not even on the summer because the summer here, we just want our tomorrow body. And our tomorrow body is just a tad.
We just care about y'all health, man. That's it. We want y'all to live long.
Yeah, we do care about health.
We want y'all to live long.
I'm gonna start talking about health more often on this podcast because I love health. I love do you be watching the Dr. Hubner?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Huberman?
You don't even know his name.
Yeah, I haven't watched his podcast in a minute. But I'm so sorry that I'm messing up your name because I literally watched your podcast like back to back for like a month. And his podcast is so good. I only subscribe to my own. I say it, Dr. Huberman podcast. I recommend.
She didn't subscribe, Dr. Huberman.
Can you not stitch? No. Stitches get stitches. Have you ever heard of that?
I'm just saying.
Gosh. Listen, he haven't subscribed. I will subscribe to him when he subscribed to me. Hey, shout out. You know what? It's not even like that. Listen,
I'll shout him out when you shout.
Listen, I enjoy his podcast. He has a science, health-based podcast, and he actually talks about topics that I feel like that's like super interesting. It's not like, when you're in science class and you're just like getting a lecture, like his topics are really, really good. It's everyday topics that anybody can listen to and like understand. And he brings in like, sorry, I'm sick. It's a lot of mucus. That wasn't ladylike. And he brings in different doctors, different, professionals in the health field, and it's just a really interesting podcast. And I don't ever recommend other podcasters on here, but like I do like health, so shout out to Dr. Huberman. And he just give like he's kind of like probably cool in real life. like a cool dude. He just be like, yeah, and then he buff too, and he be like, yeah. It's just giving cool. I be in the gym. I do my podcast. I go home. I drink my protein shakes. I get 8 hours of sleep.
Y'all thinking what I'm thinking?
What?
It's alright. Y'all put in the comments if y'all think what I'm thinking.
Really? You have to go there?
They gonna put it in the comments.
Do you really have to go there?
To the comments?
It's a good podcast. What you think? What you thinking?
It's interacting. I'm trying to interact with the audience. That's all.
Just go to the comments.
Put in the chat and just put with.
Why you trying to mess up our relationship?
No,
you gonna be saying some crazy stuff. You gonna be like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You gonna be in bed laying right next to me. Yep, you right. You know what? I wasn't even thinking that one, but you right about that.
I was gonna see Chad thinking, you know, he buff, he cool.
Looking at me sideways.
He cool dude. Yeah. Put in the chat.
No, he just like, he be stiff on there. He be like stiff as I don't know what, like he barely moves.
Put in the chat. You know, she's trying to clean it up.
How you had to ruin a health talk. I'm literally talking about health and you just had to like ruin it. You just had to ruin it, bro. You just made, like, why you take away the moment? We talk about health.
Hey, man. Well, guess what? We're finna talk about news now. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of shit in the news. So, you know, it's time for this kind of news guy.
Just kind of news guy. Me getting over this cold is hard to say. Just kind of news guy.
We'll cue the music now.
I feel like this might be a long podcast.
All right. No, it's not. We back. All right. Man, we got to kick it off with this one because these motherfuckers wild. So, I don't know if y'all heard, but about 10 inmates escaped from New Orleans, a New Orleans Justice Center. So, as of right now, May 19th, as of today, 4 out of 10 of them have been caught. Apparently they are, you know, I'm not gonna run through their charges. That don't really matter. Y'all don't care about that boring stuff. Let me tell y'all what these folks wrote on the damn wall right beside the little hole that they escaped. I'm gonna just read them out. So, one of the things they put an arrow down facing the hole. It say "too easy," LOL. Right. So then they put something else that said. At first it said "I'm innocent." But then they scratched out and then they put "we innocent." I see something that says "ops so most hated suck my." I'm not gonna finish that. OJC. Oh no, it says F ops. Ops so okay, F the ops. So this is my thing, right? I'm gonna ask a question after this, but. It just seemed like a big ass game of hide and seek. A bunch of ain't got no plan. They just said, "Oh, we gonna jump out this hole, and we gonna see who get caught first." And they're offering a $10,000 reward for whoever, I guess, like help catch them or whatever, like that. I'm sorry, y'all said that these were murderers. Do you think I'm about to risk my life for $10,000? Y'all better update it to $1 million. A milli, Lil Wayne song. Risking my life for $10,000. That's crazy. So, this is my question. If you could break out of prison, what would you do with your time? Answer that wisely.
What would I do?
What would you do if you broke out of prison?
First thing I would do is change clothes.
That's crazy because that's the first thing they did when they jumped. So they went through a hole. They brought some blankets with them to jump over the barbed wire, and they ran across the highway into a neighborhood and started taking off they prison clothes. Where they got their change of clothes, I don't know, but I mean, I guess it's places that give out free
one
clothes.
of the dudes supposedly went back home, changed clothes.
This motherfucker.
Sorry, yo.
Bro went back to the crib to change clothes.
To change clothes, y'all.
Somebody went on live. How the hell did he get on live?
He went and hung out with his friend, and his friends went on live.
Bruh, we can't be that lost, bro.
I don't know if that's true. Is that really true?
I don't know if that's true. I seen somebody else was sleep on a bus stop.
I don't know if that was true.
I don't know if it's true. I know for a fact somebody got found in the car, though.
For a fact, somebody got found in the car. For a fact, somebody got found in a, I think they said it was a hotel parking garage.
Yeah, I saw somebody in an abandoned house. The person caught today. One person.
Abandoned house. He didn't even try to leave.
That's what they ain't got no plan. Like, y'all all said, we gonna break out in what?
See, I'm telling you.
So what's your plan? What's your plan?
First off, I would have asked one of my my Latino brothers and sisters in the gym. They be having plans to be getting out. I need whoever is an immigrant here to tell me how to get back to how they got here. I'm gonna talk to my Latino brothers and sisters.
So, question.
And figure.
When you?
Oh, I told you my plan yesterday. I told you my plan. I'm gonna go to ICE and tell them I'm a immigrant, and I don't have my license. I don't have a social security. Okay, that's two options. I'm gonna either do the immigrant route or I'm gonna go to Canada. This is why I shouldn't have escaped prison. But the immigrant route or the Canada. Or I just get a Latino friend.
But that's my thing,
get me.
You gotta already have that shit in order by the time you get out.
I'm gonna have a Latino friend and somebody, what they call him, a mule. I'm gonna have some mule ready for me to get me out of the country.
Yeah, something.
I'm gonna have to whatever they want. The Latino friend, you want a couple $1,000. I don't know where the money gonna come from. It's gonna come from somewhere. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to get me a mule to get out the country. And maybe they will allow me to get out the country as long as I act like an immigrant. Hopefully I won't get caught. But if I get caught, I'm an immigrant. I speak no English.
Hey, and I know for a fact it was an inside job. Because they said the correction officer, he walked away to go get some food for 10 minutes while they escaped. And they say it's always monitored. All right,
y'all gonna hate me for this, and I shouldn't even say it.
Yeah, I don't think you should say it because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that should be the case. I'll tell y'all what she gonna say. Don't say
it. You literally just told me I shouldn't say it, but you gonna say it, babe. We're supposed to be here to hear.
I thought it was funny. All right. You don't gotta say it. You don't gotta say it.
No, I ain't gotta say it.
But I just thought that was crazy. So if y'all got any information on the 6 that's still out there,
don't snitch.
Don't snitch. They just playing hide and seek, y'all. That's all. They just trying to see who's gonna get caught next. They counted to 10.
They said, "Who's next?" I keep seeing people on TikTok. They over here betting on who gonna be next. Yep. That's crazy. Yep. That's crazy. But can I at least say this? The intelligence, well, somewhat the intelligence of whoever figure out how to get out of there, and the athleticism of those brothers running across that highway. If y'all would have put your intelligence and maybe that energy and athleticism to a different path, y'all could have probably been greats in y'all fields, because just the bravery in itself. I don't know if I would have been brave enough to, I don't want to say brave enough, but I feel like you got to be somewhat courageous to escape a prison. Come on now. At least, can we give them just a little bit?
We can give them courageous, but we're not about to give them no smart, because they all dumb as hell. I'm gonna be honest.
Whoever figured out the toilet thing might be a little smart.
Nah, hell no. Dumb. Who gonna write too easy? LOL. I'm innocent. Lord, scratch arm. We innocent. They dumb as hell.
Not the whole group. Somebody had to be the mastermind.
No, ain't no mastermind. They all blind.
Nobody was the mastermind.
Hell no, bro. They all dumb. We gonna see though, cause 4 people are still out, so maybe they actually had a plan. I don't know. But first dude, he got caught quick, same day, under a car.
4 people. There's more than 4 people out.
I mean, I lied. 6 people out. My fault.
There's more than 6, right?
Nah, 4 people got caught.
Somebody got caught today?
Yeah. Did
you just say that?
Yeah, you hear?
But I thought you was late on the news. Where they caught the man in the house today? Was he still in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He didn't even make it out.
Bro, they ain't got no plan, bro.
But, hey, man, it's all good. We're going to go to the next story. Next story is pretty crazy, too. Jared Shaw, he's from United States of America. He lives in Indonesia. He actually plays basketball overseas in Indonesia. I told people he played for the Dallas Mavericks. My fault. I thought he did. I was lying. I was wrong. Whoever I told y'all, I'm sorry. But basically, he was arrested on May 7th after police raided his apartment just outside the capital of Jakarta, and they seized 132 pieces of cannabis candies, which are also known as edibles, right? Now, see, the gag is, ain't that what Keke Palmer say? The gag is, they kill motherfuckers for bringing drugs over there. So, like, other offenses where people had, drugs over there in Indonesia, they got death penalty by firing squad type shit. And the excuse that this man gave for having the edibles, he said, I was going to share them with my team. I can't make this up. We gotta do better. I can't make this. There's too many fails and within a couple weeks span, like. From Diddy, from...
Oh, are you grouping that to us?
I'm not, but it's like, bruh, come on, man. I ain't grouping it to us, but it's here.
It's a whole nother tax bracket.
That's
that whole tax bracket be on some other stuff. We don't even know what's be going on in that tax bracket.
But y'all didn't learn from Brittany Griner when she bought a little pen over there. They will kill you for bringing a little gram of weed. Don't do it. It ain't worth it, bro. Don't do it. So now he could be sentenced to death. So he'll be awaiting trial soon.
So he has to stay there?
Yeah. He lived there. He lived in Indonesia. He played basketball. And the basketball league, they backed themselves away from him ASAP. We don't condone any... people that use drugs and that doesn't belong in our league. Deuces. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna move on from that story. So this other story is pretty wild. This was actually a suggestion that we got from someone. So like we said, man, y'all put y'all suggestions in the chat. We may actually talk about them like we're doing right now. So it was a man. It was a man that he lived in the U.S. He belonged in the U.S. I guess he has citizenship, I'm assuming, but he was deported to El Salvador, and the secretary here, is this let me see what secretary this is. Hold on, before I can see. Let me see a secretary. Come on, where you at? I know her name, but I'm trying to figure out. I wanted to give her title, because she's where you at, Miss Secretary? All right, here we go. So, all right, so basically what ended up happening, all right, so a man who's, again, he lived in the U.S., a man lived in the U.S., he got deported by mistake. It was an administration error. They deported him to El Salvador by mistake, and the White House secretary is claiming that this man is a MS-13 gang member. And also, he was accused of beating his American wife, who he was married to, I guess his ex-wife. But his family denies all these allegations. So, he's in El Salvador right now. I think he's in prison over there. Mind you, this man, one day, he was a U.S. citizen, living his normal life. Now he's in prison, probably fighting for his life. But so I guess they've been trying, the Supreme Court, they've been trying to, get him back over here. Trump administration said, no, he will not return. The secretary in the White House, she said, yeah, he will never live in the United States again.
The white girl with the blonde hair.
She does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has blonde hair.
Oh yeah, she don't play. She's very direct. She's very.
So.
Yeah.
But what's even crazier is that I guess I don't even know what to call them. Let me see. Dang, I should have had this together, y'all. My fault. So whoever is over, the justice system in El Salvador, dang, I can't find his name right now. But that man said, yeah, we're not sending them back. Trump don't even got no pool to do that. Or not Trump, but y'all don't even got no pool to do that anyway. Whoever was trying to get them back over here, extradited back to the United States.
They like, we're not, they won't send them back.
They not sending them, but look at him. Do he look like he in MS-13? Don't, right? Yeah, don't answer that question. Yeah, like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, y'all.
He looks like a nice guy.
Y'all president is Levitt. I hope when you go to Mexico, so.
Is that the press secretary? Who's Levitt?
Yeah, she's the White House press secretary. Yeah, press secretary. Yep.
He looked like Rob Kardashian.
She called him a woman beater. I mean, she was just going ham on him, bro.
I mean, did he actually beat a woman?
I don't know. Nowadays we really don't know. Rock Nation might have been involved.
We about to blame Rock Nation. They blaming Rock Nation for everything. Y'all, I'm getting over a cold.
I'm trolling, bro. The Rock don't come for me, please.
Listen.
That's
a crazy story, though.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So at this point, like you said, I think it's safe to just carry your birth certificate, your social security card, your license, passport, real ID. Just carry that everywhere you damn go, because at this point they deporting everybody. Nobody's safe. Also, if you got loans, garnishments are starting back, so your job will let you know if your wages will be garnished.
Well, that might be like, listen, that's what I'm saying. The people who escape prison, they cut their hair, they get some new clothes, and they go to ICE and act like they were saying they were just sending people. You go to ICE and they'll just send you wherever you want to go.
No, they're sending them to jail.
And then to a different country.
No, they're sending them to
no. If you go willingly, voluntarily, they'll just send you out.
So you tell me if I walk up to ICE right now and be like, "Hey, yo, I'm trying to go on a little vacation. Can you send me?"
They're not gonna let you come back. You say you're an immigrant, and
well, what if I got my passport?
You ain't about to get first class, Negro.
Don't got first class on
They
ICE?
ain't paying for no
ICE, man. Let me know if y'all got first class, man.
No. They gonna put you.
I'm trying to give me a free trip.
Yeah, that trip gonna be on the boat like our ancestors.
Hell no, that's a damn lie. They putting them on flights, and that's costing the country money. Hey y'all, she been having a cold and shit, right? She's like, oh, I have to work out. But she don't understand that she not gonna be able to do shit. Like you sick. Your breathing is gonna be uncontrolled. You're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna gas out quick. And after your workout, you're gonna feel like you can't breathe because you got all that congestion.
Yeah.
You gotta give your body rest. She always tell me, listen to your body, right? But why don't she listen to her own body and her own advice? We'll learn about that on the next episode.
Baby, I'm not your enemy.
But that's all I got for news, guys, man. That's all I got for news, guys. So
that was a good one.
But the last thing is your segment. I don't know if you remember it, but we gonna see. I ain't gonna mind.
Hey, it's time for the best part of the show.
Don't sing too hard.
It's time for the best part of the show. Why? It's time for the best part of the show. It's time for the best part of the show. It's yay or nay with TJ.
Yay or nay with TJ? Yay or nay with TJ?
I think you did it one extra time.
I did one extra time because I wanted to hear how it was going to sound, and I didn't mind it. But maybe 2 is good because
it made it like a little offbeat.
Okay, should I start over?
No.
All right, y'all. So for this yay or nay segment with TJ, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I wanted to, try something different. And again, I brought up earlier in the show that I am interested in health and
trying to help y'all lose weight. God damn it.
It's not even about losing weight. It's just about being healthy. Because losing weight doesn't automatically mean being healthy.
Yes, they do. My fault.
Gosh. Anyways, sorry, y'all. So,
I'm sorry,
I don't know if you guys have heard, but the FDA has created a plan to phase out petroleum-based synthetic dyes in the nation's food supply. So that's the dyes that you all see in more than half of the foods that y'all eat. Y'all cereals, y'all candies, y'all chips. You got your red dye, you got your blue number 1s, your blue number 2s, your green number 3s, your red 40s, your yellow 5s, yellow 6, all them colors that you're seeing in your foods. That stuff is so bad for your health. It's really, really not good for you guys. Like, go ahead and look it up. There's so many ties to just all the illnesses that we suffer from here in America. Most of all of that fake coloring is illegal in other countries, which just shows why we're so sick here. They say America is one of the most wealthiest countries in the world, but we're one of the most sickest countries in the world. How are we the wealthiest, but we spend the most on healthcare? Because everyone's sick, because we're feeding each other all these terrible fake things that are not, they're just chemicals that are not real food. We're not eating real food here. And so I personally want to say, I want to think that this whole initiative, which for me in my lifetime, I think this is the first time I've ever heard of the FDA ever doing something like this.
I don't know if it's the FDA. I thought it was Robert F. Kennedy.
Yes,
or
he's
overseeing that or something.
That's what I was gonna say. I think he initiated.
I don't really know too much about it.
But I need to look up. But I don't think they were the first person I heard of trying to pull this was Robert F. Kennedy. So, and now he's over.
Yeah, I can't remember what he over. I know he over something that got to do.
He's over
health. Excuse me.
Health. In the y'all. He's in the United Secretary of Health and Human Services. So I think he's over that.
Okay.
I think that's what Trump appointed him to oversee. So this is part of one of his initiatives in what they call the Make America Healthy Again. Okay. Regardless, y'all, this is really a good thing. This is part of. This is part of a solution of actually taking all these harmful chemicals out of our mouths and out of your baby's mouths, because a lot of it is in the candies, the cereals, the gummy bears, all those little kids treats that you're giving your kids is full of synthetic fake dyes that are cancerous, that are causing obesity, causing all these health issues in children and adults. So honestly, I know this is kind of different for the yay or nay, but I think we all.
You know how to wake somebody up.
I think we all can agree that this is a yay. This is a good thing for health. And you guys should, and I mean, I don't know how long this phase is going to take, how long it's going to take for all the synthetic colorings to come out of food and for us to actually notice it on the, the grocery, in the grocery aisles. But for now, like, you're hearing this now. Go ahead and be mindful. Like, if you see those red dyes, if you do your own research, do your own studies and see how harmful it is. And then look at the foods that you're picking up in the aisles. Look at the back of those. And I'm telling you, you'd be surprised of how much those fake synthetic colorings, petroleum-based synthetic dyes are in your foods and in your kids' foods. And how about you make a decision for yourself to choose something else? So that's a yay for our health this summer.
Them shit's good as hell too. Them light saver collisions. Ooh, they got all the red, yellow, blue, green, whatever dyes you want. Hey, them shit's hit. But she's right. So if you want an alternative, go Black Forest. Go organic.
Yeah.
If you want to not do that, then take your 600-pound life and roll the dice. See where that gets you.
And the case is closed. One day I really will give me a gavel.
I don't think you should, because every time you do that, your dog looks like she's having anxiety.
I think she likes it.
She looks scared.
Thank you guys.
Well, on the way to the last segment. I guess I gotta get the cup and you gotta.
I have it under. Hold on, let me grab it. It's our last segment, guys. You want to go ahead and explain it, baby?
You gotta grab it this time.
Okay. Okay. So this segment is called Do a Dare Everywhere. Every show we choose a dare out of this yellow cup. We choose a name. Whoever's name it is has to complete the dare, and then we choose a dare. You'll be able to see the dare on our next show, and on this show, you'll be able to see our dare.
You gotta start it over because that just confused me.
Okay, so the dare we pick out right now, you gonna see that on the next episode.
Okay.
At the end of the very next episode.
Okay.
And if you tune in at the end of this episode, you'll see the dare we chose last week.
Okay. All right.
And the dare we chose. Yeah, it's okay. They probably got lost too, because I know sometimes my brain is faster than my mouth.
No, it ain't.
Oh, okay. Well, the dare you guys are going to see in a couple of moments is me. I believe I'm arguing. You told me to argue with somebody. Like, call somebody and start an argument.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
So, yeah, y'all going to see that dare in a couple of moments. So, tune in to the end of the...
No, they're not.
Yes, they... Oh. We're missing a dare.
Yeah.
Oh, we're missing a show. Maybe we have a show.
I think we do. That's what I was telling you. I feel like we got a show that I never put out. So maybe y'all won't see the show. Cause really the next dare is really me running. I gotta run. Remember, I gotta jog around the grocery store.
We really got another show?
I feel like we got another show.
That we haven't put out?
I feel like we do. Cause remember, I could have swore that was one, me jogging around the store.
Yes.
And then you gotta argue with somebody random.
Yo, that's wild.
So in this episode, y'all should see the argument. She's right. The episode that's coming out before this is the one where I'll be jogging.
Well, listen, from the looks of it, we don't know what episode.
You erased it. You erased everything on SD cards.
Oh yeah, that's gone.
Oh, well in that case, yeah, she gonna argue with some random person. So,
yo. We just need to have a big ass sticker on our shirts that say "New to this, ain't true to this."
That's how you know we've been doing it.
New to this, ain't true to this. We filmed the whole show.
We had to, because there was definitely two dares that we gotta do.
Bro.
Well, no. Yeah, we had to.
No, we had to. But my thing is, I should have looked what was on the SD card. I could tell something was on it, but I still thought it was the previous. I don't ever review.
I had a feeling that it was, and I still didn't check. I should have checked.
Damn.
So
I wonder what we talked about.
Well, guess we'll never know.
What was my outfit?
I guess we'll never know that either. Let me see, because I should have it in my notes, like what date, whatever the date was.
I don't know what outfit it was. That's crazy, y'all. All right. Yeah, I guess we gotta go ahead and choose. How we just gonna film an episode and forget to put it out?
Yeah, I don't think we put that shit up.
That's crazy. All right, you ready?
Oh, is that when we talked about the declassified documents, the Cold War with the aliens, and then we talked about the babysitter found someone, person under the bed, and then the mass shooting
That was
at
a
FSU.
funny show.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That was a funny episode.
That's what it was. Damn, that was some good shit too. So maybe we might be able to double back on that, on some of them topics.
What you mean double back? We already talked about it.
Cause they ain't see it.
I mean, yeah, but that's crazy.
All right, you can go ahead and pick something. But that's just show you we've been moving too much. Man.
Moving way too much. I'm disappointed in low-key.
So they got to see your disappointment live.
Oh, I wasn't looking. Sis Kai.
You was looking.
I wasn't
Every
looking.
time you say that, it be me. Every time she say I wasn't looking, why it be my name?
It just...
Alright, I picked up 3 seconds. Choose which one I want to do out the 3.
No, what are you talking about? I choose. What are you talking about?
I thought I choose a dare.
Kai, you know you never chose a dare. I choose your dare. Or I choose...
Well, I gotta... I thought you choose my name and I choose it. Well, I'm already holding one.
You're looking. Okay, well then let me shake it. Put it back in here if you want to choose it.
They stuck.
Stop.
I already chose one.
No,
Man, she
you was looking.
She be changing the rules up, chat.
The rules has never been you can look at the dare and choose which dare you want.
Go back to the last episode. Y'all let me know in the chat.
They won't. They can't go back to the last episode because we got rid of it.
I'm talking about all the other episodes. Y'all let me know.
Y'all, how we going? I wonder what outfit I was wearing that day. Damn.
What do it matter?
And it look cute too.
Dang, bro. You ain't checked that SD card.
You ain't checked SD card. If we had 2 shows, when you edit, you gotta go ahead and just take that thing off.
I agree.
Don't leave it on the SD card.
Now let National trying to do the blame game. Y'all see what she not doing though, right?
Go ahead and pick a pink one.
Y'all put in the chat if y'all see what she
I'll
not
tell you
doing.
if it's pink or not. You picking up way too many. Okay. Is that the one you want?
Oh man, this is golden. You stand up comedy for 3 minutes?
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
I got y'all, man.
All right.
Y'all gonna enjoy that.
All right, so Kai's gonna do stand-up comedy for 3 minutes next show. So tune in on the next episode. This is good. I can't believe I'm still so shocked that we threw away an episode. I don't think we ever done that before.
No, but it's okay. You know, you live, you learn.
Deleted the episode on accident.
Cover
Okay.
girl.
Yeah.
Well,
This was good.
yeah, that's all I have for this episode, man. I thought it was a real good episode to refresh your mind, get you ready for the summertime. Remember, stay inside, stay cool, and hey, man, like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Any final remarks you would like to add before we conclude?
See you next week.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace out.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I just had a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite child?
Oh, girl, no, I'm working. Hey, baby, I'm working on trying to get this done to send to this lady for the laundry stuff.
Okay, but when it comes to who's your favorite child, you could just say that quickly.
No, there isn't. All of them, all in.
You can't say all of them is your favorite child. You just have to be honest. Why you not being honest? Is it Is it me that you don't want to be honest about, or are the rest of them around you?
Listen, I cannot do this right now. I literally got to get this in.
Okay, so why haven't you got it done? But why haven't you even thought about this question before?
I gave you the answer.
No, you didn't give me a correct answer. If this was a test and it was EOGs or EOCs, you get ABC, ABCD. You don't get all of the above. This is not all of the above question.
Yes, there is an all of the above. Yes,
No, it's not all of it. But you've known this your entire life. At least all the years that you've had children. It's been a lot of years. At this point, you're calling me all your other kids' names. So is that your way of hinting? Is that your way of hinting?
I'm going to give it to me. Your sister.
No. I'm talking to you. You never want to talk to me. Yeah. You never want to talk to me. I just feel like I'm at the bottom of your list. Like if you was ranking from who you like the most and who you don't like, I'm at the bottom of your list. I'm at the bottom. Let's be honest.
You used to call me at 9 o'clock. Yesterday it was 9 o'clock. I did the same thing at 9 o'clock.
Okay, but you don't call me ever.
You're in hype mode.
You don't call me ever. You go 2-3 weeks without calling me, and you mad that I call you at 9 o'clock. What do you want me to call you? 2 weeks from now, like you do?
Okay, hold on a second. Samia, say
no, I'm talking to you. I already talked to Samia. I talked to Samia for like 10 minutes today. More than 10 minutes. I talked to her. Samia, did she put you on the phone?
Huh?
Did your mother put you on the phone?
Yeah.
Wow.